And welcome back to the channel, everybody, or welcome if it's your first time. My name is Alan. I own an ex-police vehicle. Here's the cop car. And today, what I'd like to do is talk to you guys a little bit about my junkyard addiction. Oh yeah! So, today, I'd like to talk to you guys about some of my most recent junkyard finds. But before we get into that, let's go see what I saw at the junkyard. Looks like we got some kind of speaker right here. It's attached behind here. This thing is, I just pulled this bolt. Doesn't look like there's anything else holding it on. Well, there's a headlight flash over here somewhere. Yeah, that thing. Might get that too. Alright, got the speaker loose. Let's connect it down here into that blue wire. So the black and green, black goes to black, green goes to red. And that blue wire goes all the way around up into there. It looks like it tucks into the firewall. And then this other one, the other reddish wire, actually goes over here to the headlight flasher. Alright, so we've got this Federal Signal headlight flasher. This white wire goes to what looks like a blue and black that connects into this piece, the little butt connector. The red one goes back to this other red wire that came from the big blue wire, the butt connector. And then the black wire is a ground, it goes here. And then this other yellow one that connects to the headlights goes to a green and black. There's a couple other green wires in here, but this one's green and black. It's connected up to. I don't know if I made it real clear, but that yellow is actually spliced into that green and black. So I'm sure it's just stripped and attached to it. But it goes into that plug, which I'm assuming goes to the headlights. Whatever all that says. So over here harvesting, got myself another puck. There was a regular antenna up there. And then this one's got a dome light still. So I might get that too. I'm about out of time because they're about to close the junkyard, but harvested the spotlight. Got the light too. And a couple antennas off the roof, so speaker off the front, headlight flashers. It's a good day. Hey, there's one of them things that some of you guys have in your cars. Either way, you got to get moving. So now that you guys have seen where I got some of these parts from and what kind of efforts involved in getting this stuff off the cars, let's take a look at some of the stuff I just managed to acquire. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, you will notice and recognize these center caps. Of course, the first thing everybody does is, hey, that's stuff for sale? So I guess a good question for you guys is, should I sell this stuff? I mean, I was thinking about going and maybe setting up an eBay store and possibly selling it to you guys. So drop a comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Is that something you'd be interested in? I mean, if I started selling some of this extra stuff that I can't really use, just let me know. But kind of back to what we're looking at, right here, this is a spotlight that I got off the Crown Vic. I even got the little mounting screws for it. Kind of hard to tell, but these shorter ones were on the outside, these two longer ones are on the inside on this piece, and then the shorter ones were on this other piece right here, because this is on the outside of the A-pillar, and this is on the inside of the A-pillar to kind of sandwich it onto the A-pillar. And then, you got the rest of it with the handle and the switch itself. I gotta play around with it, but yeah, it's not in bad shape, so if I ever get a Crown Vic, it might be useful. This is kind of cool too. This is actually the interior dome light. I know these things break, so as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, I gotta get that. I did accidentally break the piece that holds this on, so if you already have an interior dome light, just be careful when you pull this plastic plug out, because it doesn't want to let go. So basically you pop the plug and then push this light forward toward your windshield, and then the back will kind of pop out of your headliner, and then you just pull it out. And then there's a plug on here that, yeah. So this one's actually pinned in place, but it's tied here. But this is, I guess, what you'd call the female end of the plug, and then the male end goes in here. So, but yeah, the plastic's in really good shape. Of course, I got another little antenna. This is the little one that I was talking about that was on the roof of that car, and then of course, got the puck there. The boys had to just put it on the top. I don't know why. I didn't see them do it, or I told them not to. But it doesn't matter anyway, because this actually used to be black. So when they painted the car white for sale, they just painted right over the puck. So you can see some of the paint's actually coming off of the puck too. So I don't know. Maybe I can clean the puck off and make it black again. I don't know. We'll see. Over here is a, I guess it's a Federal Signal headlight flasher. So that's kind of interesting. It's got the ground. Couple of the wires here, and then this is a Code 3 siren speaker that was in the front of that thing. This little arm right here is actually tied into the hood latch bracket, and then this looked like it was mounted to the side of the headlight mount, but there was no bolts in this, so I don't know if somebody had attempted to take this out at some point and then just gave up. But this was the only bolt holding this whole thing on. This was kind of a friction fit. It was just kind of resting in there. So, kind of surprised that it stayed there for the life of the vehicle. But yeah, that's my most recent finds, and of course you guys know about the other stuff over here that I've got. Thinking about doing something for Fuzz Fam on this, because he's not the biggest Impala fan and seems to have a lot of problems with them. So I think it'd be kind of a good joke for his mail time segments. This is another Crown Vic spotlight. This one came out of an Impala. This is my original spotlight off my car. This is from Mr. Crown Rick himself. This is my old antenna. This is another antenna base. This is the puck that I got last time, and then these two are the, I guess the mirror beams for the older Impala. I think they built those from 2000 to 2005, somewhere in that neighborhood. And then I got some extra center caps here for the Impala with bolts. So you have to have the 3 mounting holes in the rim for these to work, or you're gonna have to get some really fat lug nuts with like a washer or something, or some sort of thing to hold these on. But they're not designed to be held on by the lug nuts. I mean, some of the lug nuts I've come across are fat enough to hold it on, but most of them aren't. So basically you undo these 3 and then pop this off. It's kind of interesting. So you guys let me know what you think. Should I go and start maybe like a little eBay store? Would you guys be interested in that? Because I mean, clearly, unless I get an Impala from like 2002, I can't use those mirror beams, but maybe somebody out there could, which is part of the reason why I snatched them off the car, because I'd hate to see that car crushed with mirror beam housing if somebody needs that kind of stuff. Same thing with the Crown Vic center caps. I jokingly put it on my Impala just to see if it would actually fit, but they're a little too big. I'd have to probably squeeze on the metal tabs to make them fit a little better, to actually make it hug to the wheel. Did make for kind of a funny picture that I also put on Instagram. So if you guys haven't already started following me on Instagram, go check it out over there. I do post pictures kind of irregularly. I try to do a couple a week. I try not to go too crazy with it, because I don't want to like fill your feed with spam, I mean, unless you guys want me to. It's up to you guys. More feedback I get, the more stuff I'll put up. As of right now, I am trying to do twice a week videos. I'm trying to do one on the weekend and do one kind of in the middle of the week. It's difficult with my schedule because I do outside sales and I drive around a lot. And that's the reason why it's a little harder for me to interact like during the week. So anyway, you guys let me know what you think. If you haven't done so already and you enjoy the content, please subscribe. If you know anybody that would enjoy seeing this stuff, especially with the Impala stuff, because there's not a whole lot of Impala 9C1 stuff out there, please share this. Almost up to 700 subscribers. I think that's really cool. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all the support. Leave a comment below. Let me know if I should start the store. Give me a like if you want to. And I'll see you next video. Love to all of you.